Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. A recent video of Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman posted on Instagram has created quite the stir on social media. The 42-year-old actor was seeking to celebrate Jackie Robinson Day, who played the iconic figure in the biopic 42, by announcing businessman Thomas Tull's efforts to provide personal protective equipment worth $4 million to hospitals that serve African American communities. We are all aware that many black communities around the country have been adversely affected by COVID-19. However, his message ended up taking a backseat to questions about his health. The actor appeared on camera wearing a 42 hat, a nod to Jackie Robinson, looking much skinnier than people are used to.
It's April 15th. It's Jackie Robinson Day. That's right, it's still Jackie Robinson Day. I can't think of a better time to remember my hero, and he's the hero of many of you out there, than this time that we're in, this pandemic. I can't think of a better way to commemorate everything that he was about than to announce the partnership between Tollco and Figs. You know, Figs is one of the companies that's the designer and manufacturer of modern medical apparel. And Tollco is basically my friend Thomas Tull, who, through the company Legendary, produced 42. Tollco and Figs is donating $4.2 million for 42, in protective medical equipment in honor of Jackie Robinson Day. You know, for the last couple of weeks, we found that the statistics for COVID-19 have shown that the African American community has been hit the hardest. The Latino community has been hit the hardest, and that's partially because we're the frontline workers. We're the ones still going to work. We're the ones still driving the buses. But in the hospitals and in the medical field, we're the EMTs. We're the ones who are, you know, going to battle every day. In some of the hospitals that are servicing, you know, our people, there's just not there's not enough equipment. There's not enough, you know, masks. There's not enough gloves. There's not enough isolation gowns. And so what Tollco and Figs is doing is they're going to execute the distribution of those scrubs, of those masks, of those isolation gowns to those hospitals that have been impacted the most. And that's what we need. That's the leadership we need. So I applaud Thomas Tull. You know, he filled in the gap when we were doing 42. You know, there were people that didn't believe in it. And it's the same thing happening right now. You know, throughout this process, the federal government and the states have not exactly come together. You know, the federal government has not made sure those companies that provide, you know, that they put a bid in and then distribute as needed the equipment. The same thing is happening with the tests. You know, the federal government has to put a bid in and, you know, make sure that the prices don't get driven up on the states, that especially the ones that need it the most. And then that can be distributed properly. So we need leadership like this in order to fill in the gap. So there are others of you out there who can work in similar ways until the states and the federal government get it together. But we can't wait. We can't allow people to die in that process and them working it out. So Jackie Robinson Day is still alive. We're still in second base. We're still in third base. We're still in home. And so let's celebrate him today. And those hospitals and those medical organizations that are doing the work. We can't just say, you know, we appreciate them. Let's get them what they need in Chicago, in Michigan, you know, in the various places that they need it. So happy Jackie Robinson Day. Happy hashtag Operation 42. That's what this is. Operation 42. 4.2 million. Thomas Tull, you the man.
The confusion was so much so that Chadwick Boseman had been trending on Twitter, with people wondering if he's just slimming down for a role or if something else is going on. Either way, many either expressed their worry or, looking to make light of everything as usual, told him he needed to eat a lot. The actor's look has actually been transforming for a while now, if you've paid attention, with early changes happening ahead of the release of Black Panther. He has slowly been getting skinnier, while his hair has grown quite a bit, pretty much all over his head and face. People wondered over the months why he was letting himself get so lean, and there was plenty of conversation around his look at February's NBA All-Star Game in Chicago. See photo above. The reason for all this could be Chadwick's more vegetarian-leaning diet that he picked up while prepping to play T'Challa. Yeah, we had a couple of diets. It went through some stages. At first I was eating a lot of meat, and then I felt like it was too much for the amount of energy we needed to extend every day. So my diet became more vegetarian as we went along, he told Variety about his preparation for the Marvel hit in 2018. It's a lot of eating because there's a lot of physical activity. The character has to have a lot of agility. It's like when you see a boxer and he looks like he put on weight, but he actually dropped weight. Maybe an affinity for less meat in his diet is behind all this ruckus. That and the fact that when we were first introduced to the actor, he was a bit thicker, which some might remember. Hit the flip to see throwback photos of Chadwick and the transformation he's done, as well as people's reaction to it. Thanks for listening. Please like, comment and subscribe.